Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the month of March 2024. Before we begin, this video is sponsored by myself. Go to my website, spiritpsychic.org, to get some intention oils. This is the Money and Abundance Intention Oil, and you use it to anoint yourself, objects, and it will create so much money, fertility, prosperity type of energy surrounding whatever you anoint. This is made to order for you specifically, so when you purchase this, I will make it with your energy in mind, using ingredients that are attuned to the energy of wealth and prosperity. It'll increase luck, business, prosperity, security, money, all that good stuff. I also use this not only just to anoint myself, but put it in my plants. And my plants have been producing new leaves, new sprouts, literally in the middle of winter. So this is powerful stuff. I would not be offering it to you guys if I did not, believe it was truly a great product, okay? When I first used this and tried it out, I actually gained hundreds of subscribers on this channel very, very quickly in one night. And I got so many orders and just great things happen. You can use this to set specific intentions. So you can use it to anoint yourself and say, okay, I want subscribers, I want followers, I want money, I want this, that, third, whatever it may be, that is aligned with the energy of money and abundance. So go to my website to get that. To begin your reading, your runes, you have Righto coming out perfectly on its side like this, and you have Feiyu coming out in reverse. So let's talk about it, guys. Libra, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna start off with a kind of negative, not prediction, but something I'm feeling on the hearts of a lot of Libras watching right now. And I have to talk about it. Like, we're not just going to ignore the fact. We're not going to ignore the feelings here. Some of you have lost someone or something very, very valuable to you. Actually, when I was shuffling up your cards and I was pulling the runes, I got a vision of someone here watching. You may have recently had like a miscarriage or lost a pregnancy. And I know that's like not the most happy, positive message to start with, but I have to acknowledge everyone here who's watching. And I just want to say that don't give up hope. Don't lose faith, okay? Even if you lost someone very important to you, or you've had a recent just failure in your home, your business, your car, whatever, something may have broken down, something really needs, repairing at this time. Don't lose hope here. Feiyu in reverse is saying that the people and the situations, the objects that are closest to you at this time, that is where you should be pouring a lot of loving, nutrient type of energy towards that, okay? Feiyu comes out in reverse when we are sort of in danger of losing something or someone very close and important to us. Now, I do not predict death, I don't predict illness, anything like that. When my mediumship started awakening at the age of 18, I could predict those things, and I made a vow to the universe. I said, universe, you will not use me as a vessel for predicting death and illness and all of that. Now, I do get a lot of messages if it has already happened, which is why I just mentioned this. And I do get a lot of messages of advice to prevent certain things from happening. But I do not predict anything like that. I'm not saying you're going to be losing out hardcore in the month of March. Not at all. It would not even be in your best interest to know that, honestly. This is saying take care of what's important to you. So this is certainly a month, Libra, where I would highly recommend, like, if you have a car, for example, just make sure the tires are filled with air, make sure the oil's changed, make sure everything's nice and good there. If you have a home, like, make sure it's clean, it's organized, everything is maintained. Same thing with your personal health, like, book your doctor's appointments that you've been procrastinating. Okay, go to the dentist twice a year, don't be nasty. Just take these basic maintenance things and really take them seriously. Same thing in your relationships as well. If you have a best friend, a romantic partner, someone who is very important to you, make a list of all the people important to you, in fact. How do you maintenance that relationship? Maybe you have a weekly dinner with a certain friend. Maybe you have your nightly phone calls. Maybe, you always answer their texts. Whatever you do to make sure that that person feels loved and that their needs and wants are being met, that's all you can do, you know? And so with Rido and Feiyu coming out in reverse, I feel like the message here, the overall message, is to take care of that which you love, okay? So the month of March may be a month of really nurturing everything in your life that you already love, taking wonderful care of your house, your car, your family, your friends. And so what could that look like? Maybe you're doing some renovations on the home. Maybe you are having beautiful get-togethers or dinners with family and friends. Maybe you're just taking really good care of your health. I definitely see taking good care of your health. So those things may take up the bulk of March for you, but let's dive into some more cards. Your major arcana card to represent this month ahead is the Lovers. And this actually literally flew out of the deck completely on its side like this, not upright or in reverse. And this actually, to me, confirms what Feiyu in reverse is saying here, where it's like, and I'm not trying to scare you, you're at danger of losing something, someone, having some sort of major setback because you have not been maintaining it, okay? I'll give you a personal example, okay? Something that matches this sort of vibration that just came to my mind. A few years back, I believe it was either like 2020 or 2021, there was like 4 or 5 years where I just didn't go to the dentist, and I don't know why. Like, I guess, I don't know. Once I turned 18, like, I was on my own, essentially. And I you know, I wasn't ready to be an adult, I guess. And just the premise of calling a new dentist, trying to find out, you know, the insurance situation, everything, it was just overwhelming. So I just didn't go to the dentist for like 5 years. And then it was nagging at me constantly for years, like, go to the dentist, I have to do this, I really should do that. And I finally ended up doing it because my wisdom tooth started growing in. Also, like, my breath was kind of rank. And I'm like, if there's one thing I hate, it's bad oral hygiene. So I finally did it. And you know what? It set me back hundreds of dollars because I had to get my wisdom tooth removed. I ended up, like, over the course of a year, had 8 cavities filled. And it was just like, I didn't need to do that. Like, I was in the dentist more than like anywhere else that year. Oh my God. And if I just would have maintained that and, you know, took good care of myself, I could have saved all that money. Like, the regular cleanings and checkups would have been free, covered by insurance. And no, I didn't do that. I was lazy. And it cost me hundreds of dollars, so many hours, and a lot of uncomfort, you know. And I just saw 444 on the clock right there. So, and it's funny because the number 4 is the number of stability, maintenance, having a really strong foundation, okay? Same thing, like, it's not funny. Like, if you have like oil heating, for example, you need to get that maintenance every single year. It's not something you can procrastinate. You can seriously, first off, accidentally kill yourself by doing that, or set your house on fire. Like, you never know what's gonna happen if you don't like maintenance these things. Same thing with your car. This thing is literally traveling so fast. Like, why wouldn't you want that taken care of? And, you know, just making sure that it's safe, secure, and sound. So that message just keeps coming up for this. Anyways, the Lovers, when it's upright, it shows beautiful connections, beautiful loving life scenarios. In reverse, it shows relationships ending, things ending because someone was not putting in enough effort, time, energy, whatever. And don't be that person, okay? So everything in your life, your relationships, your home, everything, take care of it, all right? We have Completion coming out. I love that. And we have the beautiful Ouroboros here eating its own tail, continuing on in this perpetual cycle. And we're going to read this for you. Serpent magic, serpent medicine may be very helpful for you at this time, releasing the past. All things have a beginning, middle, and an end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, and the fruit. All of human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new form. And having this come out upright, the spirit of the Ouroboros is wanting to communicate a certain invitation to you this month. Here's what it says. You have finished a cycle and there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form in the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. So you hear that, guys? Month of March for you, the fruit is ripe. a lot of you who have been working really, really hard at either like schooling or work, business, whatever, any project of yours, I feel like you may actually be completing it this month. Okay, finally, the end is here in a very positive way. And for others of you, I feel like you just feel this new cycle coming on with your friendships and your relationships. And, you know, it's like, what will we do from here? You know, maybe you're in a long-term relationship, for example, and it's not like stale or boring, but maybe it like just needs a little zhuzhen up, you know? And I feel that you're like sort of looking at it like, what will we do from here? What's the next chapter for us? Is it traveling? Is it moving to a new city? Is it doing this, that? Like, how do we keep things fresh and exciting? So I actually really enjoy the energy here for you in March. The only energy you're probably not going to enjoy is the 2 seconds it's going to take to do things like get your oil changed, make a doctor's appointment, etc. Like literally the 2 seconds that you've been overhyping up for like months, years, procrastinating. Those things that take if it takes less than 11 minutes, there is literally no reason to procrastinate it. If it takes less than 2 minutes, you should be doing it right now. Like pause this reading, do it right now. Like if you already have the doctor's number, you just need to make the appointment, the office is open, pause this video, make it right now. There is no excuse for procrastinating anything that takes less than 2 minutes. If you have to reply to an email, do it now. Reply to a text, do it now. Okay? When you procrastinate these things, some of you guys have been really neglectful in your relationships when it comes to communicating. I do pick up on that. I'm just saying. Like if it takes 2 seconds to answer a text, do it now. No excuse if it takes less than 2 minutes. If it takes less than 11 minutes, don't procrastinate it beyond the night. Like do it today. This is a good month though. We're gonna get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Good Tarot to further elaborate. First card out is the 8 of Earth. Beautiful. Yeah, I see you really working up towards something. I don't know why, I just got a vision. Someone here may be like launching a small business, and this feels like a brick and mortar store. I don't know, I'm seeing like bakeries or some of you may be starting your career as like a pastry chef or something in like an industrial kitchen. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of weird like visuals coming through. If you have a business or you're a freelancer of some sort or you're looking for a new job, this is good energy as well. I feel like you'll see a lot of success and completion in that. Like all your hard work paying off. We have call in reverse, judgment in reverse, judgment call. So when we have this in reverse, it actually shows, I feel, making the judgment call to release something, let go of something. For some reason, this message has been coming through for all the other signs as well, of letting go of someone, letting go of something, and reaching a point where it's like you no longer want that thing or that person in your life. So some of you may be mentally, emotionally moving on from something that has failed in the past or, didn't work out. And I see this beautiful, beautiful energy that helps you move on, where it's like you're just wanting to pour into your current blessings, like pour into your current friendships, relationships, yourself first and foremost, your career, your business, the habits that you have going for you. That's what you want to do. You're no longer chasing anything unavailable and pouring energy into things that resist you, like you're doing what works. Same thing, like even in business, like if you're a YouTuber, for example, you're just focusing on what is working, not on what isn't working. Okay, like you're no longer trying to chase a certain format or do a certain thing that's not catching on. It's like, I know this works, that's what I'm doing. And then you buckle down and you do it, and you're gonna have tremendous growth and success. We have the 4 of Fire. I am seeing weddings. Some of you may be attending a wedding, invited to a wedding. I'm seeing maybe even getting married as well. I'm feeling actually a lot of warmth when it comes to long-term relationships. So if you're in a long-term relationship, I feel like this is a great month for you. I am seeing like, I just feel excitement. I feel warmth for the future, really fun things being planned. And it just feels really good. I love it. Like feeling very content and happy with the direction that things are going in. I am seeing a get-together of life. So like I said, some of you may be attending a wedding. I'm also seeing like housewarming parties, baby showers, birthday parties, something like that, something that celebrates life itself. And that day, if you have something like that, will be very, very significant for you. I think you're gonna have a wonderful time there. Second row of cards out, High Priestess, Libra. Really getting in touch with your psychic abilities, your inner shaman, your inner High Priestess. And I don't know why waist beads just came to my mind. I wonder if someone is getting, and locks, like dreadlocks. So someone here may be doing, or tattoos. I'm seeing like a permanent or semi-permanent way of accessorizing your body that feels like it connects you spiritually. You know, it makes you feel more spiritual in a sense. So that, like dreadlocks, for example, or waist beads, or even like permanent jewelry, tattoos. But it's not just like something just for the aesthetics. Like this makes you feel like the high priestess, like this divine connected seer, this person. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense right now? Does this resonate for you? Let me know down below. Okay, I'm seeing this vision for a lot of you right now, adorning your body in a semi-permanent way that feels really, really like, I don't know, spiritual in a sense. It's beautiful. I love it. We have the King of Air coming out. I love it. Yes, this is daddy energy. This is an older masculine energy in your life who could be an air sign, Gemini, another Libra, Aquarius, and they are here to support you. And you know, now I'm getting another vision of you with someone who it's like you wouldn't typically go together in society. Does that make sense? Like in particular, I'm seeing like an interracial relationship, which I think is more symbolic of you being really emotionally close to people who may not come from the same background or culture, or even if you're just like this spiritual goddess walking amongst the woods, you know, you may be connecting on a really deep level with like an atheist who's very scientific minded, and it's like you wouldn't think you guys go together, but you do go together. That's what I'm seeing for you, which is really interesting. I also feel like the King of Air is your masculine energy and you being in your masculine power, which means you're going to be very productive this month, very clear-minded, focused, centered, and, you know, very communicative, lots of talking, lots of conversations. I'm seeing so much social activity for you this month. And then final card out, Page of Air in reverse. Make sure, guys, this is confirming what I picked up on earlier where I'm like, some of you guys just suck at texting back, calling back, staying in contact with people. I'm not like joking. You're in danger of losing certain connections or even like certain things. Like there could be a setback here, either in a relationship or property, something that you own, because you're not maintaining it. Have I been saying maintaining it? Like that's not even a word, I don't think. You haven't been maintaining it in the way that you should, okay? Now, I totally get where you guys are coming from. I have ADHD myself. That's why I had 8 cavities in my mouth, because I just forgot to make a dentist appointment for 5 years straight. So I totally get you guys, but this is like a serious like call from like the Norse gods with these runes here. Like you need to really take care of this, okay? Maintain everything beautifully in your life right now. So it's a good maintenance month for you. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there. So check it out. Bye-bye.